Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Knotty Threadz. Today I'm going to show you how to do mirror work in a very simple way. So I have already worked this small little border. I have worked 2 lines of chain in silk thread and then in zari, and then I have put 1 line of these small glass beads and repeated the same pattern on the other side. So this is how our design is going to look. I haven't fixed the mirrors yet, so I'm going to stick them one by one now. Take very little glue and stick it. And make sure you're placing it like make sure you have equal distance between the mirrors. Now the mirrors I have taken here is not the original mirrors. These are like foils. You can also use the real mirrors for this work. And the last one. So once we have fixed these, we'll have to give enough time for it to dry. Otherwise, when we are working on it, there are chances it might just slip off. So we'll give it like 2 or 3 minutes for it to dry, and then we'll start the work. After sticking the mirrors, I have kept it aside for a few minutes. So once it's completely dried, I started working on the mirrors. Now I have filled this mirror with a satin stitch. Similar way, using the same kind of stitch, I have used zardosi to finish this mirror. So now in both these mirrors, I'm going to show you how to do both the patterns. So let's start with this one first. So you will be needing a needle and silk thread. You will have to take 4 strands of thread, double it so that we have 8 strands. So I have 2 now. Add 1 more. And the last one. So we'll thread this needle. So after threading the needle, you will have to join both the ends and knot it so that we have 8 strands in total, like 4 this side and 4 this side. Now we will start working on this mirror. So you will have to start from the starting point, the middle center point of these 2 points. That's where we're going to start. Flatten the thread and we will finish the stitch here in the center of the opposite side. If you feel the thread is getting rolled here, use the needle to flatten it. So the next stitch you will start very close to the point from where we initially started the stitch, and you will finish it here. So you will have to at least work around 4 to 5 stitches in each corner. This is a very simple stitch and it doesn't need to know any kind of Aari work using the crochet hook. Anybody can do this. So this will be our final stitch to cover the mirror. So now we will work here. So we will start from this point and then go this side. You can start and end in any direction you want. Continue the same pattern to finish all 4 corners. Always take medium length of thread so that it won't get messed up. If you take a very lengthy thread, then there are chances of the thread getting knotted and it might just ruin all your work. Final stitch. Same way we will have to finish the other 2 corners as well. I have finished working all 4 corners now. So we'll now knot this. To knot, just make a loop like this using your fingers and then pass the needle and pull it tight. Maybe you can use the needle tip so that the knot is right near the fabric. So that's the knot. And we will chop it off. So that completes the satin stitch. So I will now show you how to do this mirror using Zardozi. So that Zardozi work, you will need a very fine needle, and I have used the cotton thread. I have taken 2 strands and I have knotted the end. The way we do this is exactly the same like how we just did the satin stitch. So we will start from the midpoint of these 2 points. You will have to start as close to the mirror. And I have already cut the Zardozi here. I'll just show you guys how to cut it. So this is the Zardozi. You will have to like measure from the midpoint of this side and this side. Mark it with your nail so that it's easy for you to cut. This is where you will cut and stitch it. So you will have to do the same process for like 4 to 5 times. This is a little smaller. The next stitch we will actually have to try to come out as close as possible to this Zardozi so that there is no gap seen once it is complete. You can either cut all the pieces together and keep it, or you can do one by one as well, whichever way you are comfortable with. So once you've finished working one side completely, you will again have to start from this point here. And the center of the opposite side. Same way we will continue. lost the piece, so let me just cut it again. We also get different colors in Zardosi, so if you don't want to use thread, you can just use Zardosi in different colors. That will also look really pretty. So we're almost done, 2 more pieces. We are done. We'll just knot it now the same way like we knotted the previous one. Loop it and pass the needle. I'm using the tip of the needle to make sure the knot is very close to the fabric. So this completes our mirror work. Now since there is some gap here, I'm going to fill it up with these kundans. We'll first stick the kundans. So every time you stick something on the fabric, make sure you give it enough time to dry. If you work when the glue is still wet, then it might just move and the alignment might get spoiled. So we'll give it a few minutes. So once this dries, we will again around it we will do some other work. So the kundans have dried now. I'm going to just use Zardosi as an outline here. So to get this eye kind of a shape, what I have done is I have just measured it like this. And take like a point lesser than it's actually than the actual length required. So if this is the required length till here, I'm going to take 1 point inside. So I have already measured this, and I'm going to start from the top because we are looking for this kind of a shape. So start right here in the center. So once you drop the zardosi, you're going back in the same hole. So it will create a loop like this. You will then come out from the right opposite to where you started. And move the zardosi to the opposite side and lock it. So I have just gone from inside, and now in the same point you will just have to stitch it. So once you have made sure it is right in the center, just pull the thread so that it gives this kind of a shape. We'll see once again how to do this. I'm going to start from here. Same way, measure the zardosi. So I'm going to cut one more of the same length as I have to finish the design. Back into the same hole. And then come out from the opposite side. Pass this from the zardosi and lock. So make sure the thread is kind of in the center before you pull. So this completes our mirror work tutorial. This is just one of the variation stitches. There are lots of other stitches using which mirror work can be done. So we will be definitely coming up with more videos. This is just the beginning, I can say. This is a very simple design that can be used on any neckline. It could be a kurti or a blouse. You can also use this kind of mirror work as buttas. If you feel the video was helpful, please do give us a thumbs up. That will definitely keep us motivated from doing better each time. Thank you so much for watching.